All right, guess I'm live. Wait on a few more people maybe to jump in here. Garden's not looking that great, to be honest with you. Got some work to do. Start over here on the west side. Got a sad looking Shasta viburnum. I need to do a lot of dead trimming out on. This last December did take a lot of it. I could start it over because I have one, I believe, this is another viburnum that is seeded over here. I could start a fresh one right here. It's already got 3 limbs. I could take that one completely out if I wanted to. You see there's a lot of dead in it. Hey John, glad you're here. This is just a little improvised quick garden tour. Nothing great to see. Have a little knockout rose here. Got some forsythias need trimming back. May actually reset these to the ground maybe next year. There's a knockout rose. This is a Peve Minaret bald cypress. I've had for, I want to say 5 years, 4 to 5 years. Does very well here. I've only trimmed on it once in the last 4 or 5 years. What's up, Mr. LaFoe, Bruce? Hey, Jennifer. I'll try to go slow. Have a Naruto here, newly planted. It's still basically green. It's got a little bit, trying to get a little fall color, but it's crazy weather. We're not getting good fall color on a lot of stuff. Have a sad looking Arakawa that got nipped with the cold. It's a 1 gallon Arakawa. I don't know if you can see. It's getting some fissuring on some of the bark, or it was. This camera. But I'm probably gonna replant that, pick it up and replant it. It's got Bermuda running all through it. I may lift that up. I had to do that with this hot sauce. A hot sauce right here. Newly planted Sane Kaku right here, 2 gallon. Had some good purple colors on it, but it's not looking great right now. Mystic Jewel, looking horrible. Got a hot tamale here. This hot tamale was about 14 inches tall when I planted it this past spring, and it's up to my chest now. So this one has really taken off. It's probably grown 3 foot in 6 months. Shishigashira, newly planted. You see the flower beds look pretty bad. I got plans for mulch this weekend. Probably gonna bring in about 7 yards of mulch for the front and back. This is a sad looking Seho. Some perennials need cut back. This is a deciduous magnolia, Jane magnolia, corner of this house. This is a Koto Maru. I don't know if you can see it. This is really bright in the spring. Gold color, holds it for quite a while. Looking really sad. It's hard to see in the camera. Next to it in a pot, this is a claw of the dragon. Sume. Have a akamote behind it, looking pretty bad. I said, guys, this is before progress. I got a lot of mulch probably being brought in this weekend. Mulch this whole area up, de-weed it. Carissa hollies have come back since they defoliated this past winter. Still don't look beautiful, but they look a lot better than they did. Dragon Master, I need to stake up. Another knockout rose. Some basic hostas, nandinas. They've come back. Those were all bald too after December. Some boxwoods. This is my Hanamatoe I've had for, I guess, about 3 years now. This is my lily pad. Kawa Yatsubusa right behind it. Got some Everreal Carex. Some catmint. And these are supposed to be called, these are bulletproof hostas. They don't look very bulletproof, do they? But the cold got them. Those will probably get moved to the backyard. Some sad looking azaleas. Looks like lace wings or something got to them. They look bad. A lot of weeds. Guys, I'm gonna recommend a perennial to y'all if y'all don't have it. This is a form of lungwort or pulmonaria. Flowers, I bet it flowers for 2 months during the spring. Blue and pink purple flowers. This is a two-tone, gets blue and pink flowers all over it. And it spreads. So it'll self-seed or spread by rhizomes, however you want to do it. But I bought 2 plants. I got all these plants out of it. Great variegation on it. Flowers for a long time during the spring. Likes a little bit more shade than sun. This is a Sherwood Elfin. They got nipped this past March. Cut some dead out, but it's still alive. Abby's weeping. It's done mostly defoliated. I got my hanging baskets up here as well. This one is Fountain of Youth, showing the most color on it. I got 6 hanging baskets, 2 Fountain of Youth, that one and that one, 2 Ghost Dragon right there, and right there, and then 2 Hoshizora. Hoshizora over here, and then there's one on the very end on this side of the porch as well. This is my other Ghost Dragon. This is my other Hoshizora. Guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's just spur of the moment things, so. This is Shin Hakasa. All this is new growth from this past year. It's coloring up a little bit. This is what's left of fairy lights. This is a little Mugo pine that I just potted up recently. Twisty Mugo pine. Pretty cool. Have Angel the Prince next to it. Not looking that great. Sad looking azaleas. Have a dragon's fire here, trying to color up some. John, I'll leave them up unless it gets just real cold. Then I'll take them down and maybe put them up against the house or in the garage. But they do stay up. I've had them up quite a bit last year, even during the winter. Now, if it gets down below 20, I'll probably pull them. I'll take them down and at least put them against the house or stuff them in the garage. This is purple velvet. Looks very sad. Mildew. Looks horrible. This is a small Macao cane I have in a pot. This is an icebreaker, having a little container. This is dark straw. This was a gift from Roger earlier this year. It's actually coloring up really good. Bright red. I have a Sweet Lorraine right here in front of purple velvet. And then I have a little Miko Chamacypris Sport. I believe it's, yeah, Miko Sport from Chamacypris. From Sandy Chamacypris. That I just put in this container. I bought as a liner. Just put in there to have a little conifer interest. Boxwood and Andinas have come back. These used to be a lot taller, but cut them back. Goshiki Kotohime. This is a bald Usagumo. Just dropped all its leaves. I've been dealing with ants, building nests in this pot right here. Orangeola. Moles. Mole trap, try to catch them. Burrowing right along the edge of the sidewalk. This is probably one of my favorite trees in the yard, guys, gals. This is I want to say this is a prairie fire crabapple. It blooms for 3 to 4 weeks in the spring. I love this tree. It is on the house a little bit. I do not care. It's got great bark interest if you look at it. Bees love it during the spring. One of my favorite trees in the yard. I have a Moserai Scotch pine planted down here by the mailbox. It's starting to get a little gold on it. Just a salvia, bee balm. Just a couple little perennials in there. Dianthus. So I need to mulch. Got a clematis. Flowers pretty good during the spring. I'll go to the other side of the driveway now. Yeah, I like that Goshiki too, David. It's been there about a year, maybe about a year now, and it's done very well. Have a thunderhead here, planted not too long ago. This is a little gem magnolia. This is all the leaves. This red maple has dropped, October Glory maple. Still got to pick up. This is my bald Indian summer. I dropped all its leaves. This is a G seedling number 2 from Talon. Bought this back in 2017, maybe 2018, as a 10 gallon, I believe. And it's put on probably 4 foot of growth in the last 5 years, maybe 6 years. Has great fall color, but I didn't get to see it very long. And see if it's dropped the seed. There was a lot of seed on this one. It may have already dropped the seed. But yeah, G seedling number 2 from Talon. This is a Harvard Gold Chamacypris that I planted as a liner in just a little container. This was a little liner this past spring. And it's done very well. It's probably ready to come out of that pot and be planted. This is a Hana Sukasa behind it. Does pretty good over in this spot. This is my big Mayday in my pot. Gives off great color right here for 3 to 4 weeks during the spring. And this is my baby Mayday. That's one I rescued out of the garden. It was getting swallowed by some roots, so I planted it in a pot. This is a little, another little conifer. I bought 2 little bitty liners. There was one over there in the front, and then got one right here. I think this is Het's Midget Arborvitae. And then the other one's some kind of pine or something. I can't remember. I have to look it up. This is a Magic Moon, what's left of it. Got some Encores back here. Arium, what's left of it. This is Radiant. Haven't been super impressed with Radiant, but I did fertilize it this past spring, so I'll go without fertilizing it. In a pot right here, this is Gossamer. What's left of it. Next to it, Celebration. Didn't do very well for me this year. Hopefully next year. Beside it is Purple Curl. Autumn Moon, what's left of it. I should have got out here about 3 or 4 days ago and did this when color was a lot better. Abigail Rose. It's over 6 foot tall. Harvard Gold Chamacypris. Another liner I put in the pot. This is an azalea I rescued that started getting dry. One side of it died out. Need to plant it. I got 2 early wonder camellias. Budded up. A lot of buds on it. This is my Strawberry Spring. Looking kind of rough. This is Pixie. This is Black Dragon. Kim, to answer your question, I do keep several in pots. I do like container gardening. And this is a mystery maple. This thought this was supposed to be Ariadne that came, and it didn't. It was not Ariadne, it was something else, wasn't labeled. So I just planted it right here. Get some nice red foliage on it throughout the season. So I'm not sure what it is actually. And that's all the front. We'll take it to the back. Guys, if this is going too long, I'm sorry. Summer Gold, what's left of it. The Laura Pedalum that came back from the roots after December. I think this is Purple Diamond. Laura Pedalum. Look, see the tag. Yeah, that's Purple Diamond. Coming back. A Kotobuki Black Pine right here. This Lillian's Jewel that I just planted out of its pot. I had this one in a pot for over 2 years, I believe. It's over 6 foot tall, right at 6 foot tall. So I went ahead and planted it. Some Storm Cloud Ansonia I need to cut back. There's a Itea need to cut back, or no? Actually, you can cut some of these back. They sucker at the base. I don't know if you can see that. But they'll spread out. So you can cut them suckers out. This is St. Michael. The Archangel. Everything's looking sad. I should have got out here a week ago. Ogon spirea. Guys, another shrub I do recommend just for the foliage. Moves in the wind. Gets great gold fall color. Insignificant little white flowers in the late winter, early spring. But I just like it for the foliage. Goes gold in the fall. Keeps a nice bright yellow through late spring before it greens up a little bit. A little Mugo pine. This is Murasaki Kiyohime. You see where the frost got the top and then it's green underneath. We've had 4 or 5 frosts already. This is green penguin. This is fireball, looking pretty sad. Miss Grace Dawn redwood. I need to stake the other side up now. I've got one side staked, need to stake the other. Guys, I hope I hadn't missed any questions. I'm trying to just imagine all this mulch though. It would look great. You can see where I've kind of got a new edge of this bed outlined. Just walk y'all down a little bit. That's my sweet gum dropping all its leaves. I'll take y'all back. This is Austrian pine, Oregon green. I'm tempted to see, I'm going to bring in some dirt for over here at this new bed over here. I was going to raise the level up. It's kind of low compared to this bed right here. Kind of drops off 4 to 5 inches. So I was going to bring in a load of dirt just to raise the level. Replant some stuff there. And maybe add some dirt on this corner. Lift this Oregon green up, because right here in this valley, if you see that post and that post, water collects right in here after a big heavy rain. I think it's out of the way. The water stays mainly in this area, but think about adding a layer of dirt and lifting that up. This is a monumental sugar maple. It's done defoliated. I got some, I think this is Pinky Winky hydrangeas back here. Betty magnolia. Firefly planted here. Russian sage. A native azalea called magenta rose. This is Mikado planted here. This is Burliner's weeping broom conifer I planted here. This is Eastlet, or Ice Dragon. This is one that was lit up like a flame a while back. Howdy, Mina. Guys, if I've missed you on chat, hello to everybody that's joined. I'll show you my stash pile back here. This is all stuff I haven't done anything with. None of this is nothing I brought back from this last open house. Like I got a wild collected japonicum there, got a Noel, Blackbeard's Gold, Shiguri Bato, La Diabla, Japanese Lantern, El Tigre, Blue Moon, Emerald Sunset, Oasami, Big Hoshi Adori. I just potted up into a 3-gallon. Magi Shigure, Van Essence Gold, Yayogasa, Ryugu. There's Nemo. There's my big koi. That's a Bronze Age that I had to dig up because 3/4 of it died. There's my Jade Dragon. And here's another hot blonde. Orizuru. A big river birch. This is a plum wine. I had two big rows of Sharons that were probably 9 foot tall. That's the stump on one. There's the stump on another. I cut them back. Snowball viburnums, 2 of them. Great for spring flowers. I'm gonna tame those a little bit. We'll cut some of these branches out. Just a few of them. I'll try to go faster. This is a Goshiki osmanthus. Dwarf pagoda holly. Seki no Kigon. This is an American ginkgo. I don't know if it's gonna make it. It lost a lot of roots when it got moved. It was just too dry where it was. I tried moving it. We'll see if it comes back. Here's a sea urchin. And this is a Hinoki cypress shrub called Kamena Hiba, I think. It's done okay. Midori no Tiboku, if you can see it. Another little gossamer planted in the ground. Yellow ribbon arborvitaes for a good screen, which I wish I would have went on down with right here. I can look right into my neighbor's windows. You can see right there. Have a Shiraz planted right here. Guys, it looks rough, I know. But you can kind of see my bed line right here. I extended it out a little bit. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Have a green cascade right here that was green about 4 days ago. Looks horrible now. These are some hibiscus around the green cascade. I'll probably end up taking out. Kurohime right here. That was a gift from Maple Nuts himself. Guys, I know this is going a long time. Y'all tell me if y'all want me to stop. This is a golden parasol umbrella pine I picked up at Labor Day open house. I've always wanted to try an umbrella pine. So Alan Castile helped me find that one. I grabbed it. So we'll try it out. Here's an Ojishi. So Amsonia turning colors. Limelight hydrangeas from a cut from a branch that rooted into the ground. I got 2 more of those over here. Globosa nanocryptomeria. Henezu Hagoromo right here. See, in all this area, I want to bring in dirt, and I'm going to mulch this area. I don't know if you see the kind of the line I got. From here up, I want to mulch all the way across. Have a tiger rose that's been sad. I'm going to pull. Black lace has done exceptionally well. My little red lion's head. I'm gonna take out. I got a bigger one. Kirin Ajishi. I'm gonna plant a bigger one there. Have another koi planted right here. Kristen Star back here. Gable's Glory beside it. This is a blood twig dogwood back here I planted like this past spring. No volcano death. I don't do that. Maybe a 3-inch layer of mulch. That's it. 2 to 3 inches. Maybe 4 inches the first time. It won't be any more the second time. Jerry Schwartz right here. Planted as a 1 gallon. It's doing very well. Bercades, Jacus potus, Real small one, kind of sad looking. Giving it a chance. Everyday Sophia. There's my great big sweet gum. It's probably 60 foot tall. Another red one, Japanese maple. This is called Saint Jacinto Marto. It's done well. Got Marielle right here. It's colored up a little bit. Golden Promise, Cryptomeria, Ramona, Earth Fire planted right here. I know they're kind of close. Diva, if y'all don't have Diva, it's done very well. Some Encores. This is a Gold Dogwood. Great spring color. Great yellow and green variegation on it. Planted as 1 gallon about 2.5 years ago. And it's growing really well. Chantilly Lace. Guys, I'm going 30 minutes. Do I need to split this up? Y'all tell me. Do I need to stop? Abby Weeping right here. Got one in the pot in the front. I got one in this back garden. This is lower. The other one's more upright. This is lower and spreading. Have a Golden Globe right here. Baby Blue Ice. Have a couple Array from Sayori hydrangeas planted right here. Sheep. We said Gold Digger. The bark's pretty, but that's the only thing about it that I like so far. Yeah, it does have a little bit of good fall color right now. Giant Moon, very small one. A Moonrise in a pot. It needs to come out, probably go in a bigger pot. Sumagaki. There's a Squiddy. I planted not too long ago. You can see it. Some turtle head perennials. Asayaki. It's hard to see with these leaves, I know, I'm sorry. Mino Yatsubusa. Got some decent color on it. Pink Princess. This is Yamanishiki. It's over 6 foot tall. It held its variegation very well through August, September. It's colored up real good, but then it's not dropped a lot of foliage. This is Yamakagi. It's looking pretty sad. I need to get out and water some of this stuff. The Cloud of Dragons, maple planted back here. This is Peaches and Cream, I believe. Peaches and Cream in a pot. Sensu. That's a little past my belly button now. Planted there about 2.5 years, I guess. A mini twist conifer planted not too long ago. Really interesting conifer. Ariadne. Very vigorous. A little bit of color left, not much. Johan. Meiku Jaku, right here. Got some limelight hydrangeas. Here's some more Ogon Spirea. And this is crazy right here. This Ogon Spirea will get crepe myrtle bark scale as well. I think it's better this year, but it had it last year. Yeah, here it is. I'll show y'all. This is a great shrub, but it does get the crepe myrtle bark scale on it. I don't know if y'all see that. see. Percy's dwarf. Yeah, the ones in the pot did suffer a little bit more. They did skip a watering here too on some of them. It's hard to get out here every day and water. When I work 12-hour shifts, I do forget. I'm not gonna lie. Percy's dwarf is spread out quite a bit, but we have had some frosts in the last. We've had about 4 frosts lately, and some of this stuff got nipped bad. So this is a I don't even know how I say this, Sambazuru Nandina that I got a while back. Really cool, wiry foliage. Kiki's broom, magnolia, I need to stake up. May actually cut it back a little bit and stake it up. German conifer. Hinoki cypress. Some hollies I really want to take out. I really want to just take these out. I hate them. They're a good barrier for the window, but I don't like them. Miss Piggy. Looking horrible after the frost, but growing. Hupp's dwarf. Looking horrible after the frost, but it's done very well this year. Okawa Yatsubusa lollipop. There's some various perennials in there. Saryu just finally started putting on some growth at the end of the season. This is Tom Thumb. Nice thick base on it. Pretty cool. Golden Falls. Need to move that. This is another Macawa variant called Chaparro. I believe that's how you say it. This is a gift from a friend, Augie Augustin. Gave me one of these. Very nice. Has some Mardi Gras abelia that planted back in the summer. They thinned out a lot. Mila planted right between them. Got a good 3 feet from each one. Weeping Wonder Ginkgo. See, make sure I hadn't skipped anything else. There's a Hime Sojo here. Hime Sojo on the other side of the walk. It's Sherman's Nordic. It's dropped a lot of its needles. It's done very well there. Allen's Gold. Japanese Princess. Where's that fissured bark at? I don't see any. I want that bark. Tattoo. What's left of Tattoo? Mystic Macawa. I'll probably leave these steps. My plan, see, I got these shrubs around this Mila. I'm planning on putting some small shrubs around this area, maybe one right here, one back here. Maybe shrubs on each side, a few feet away from each one of them. And then back here in this blank area, the thought was, and I'm not setting stone on it, I was gonna put maybe 3, and this, I'm just kicking around this idea, I don't even know if I like it, 3 green mountain boxwoods back there, planted with some, maybe some ground cover roses or something in front of them, and then put some shrubs kind of flanking these trees in between. I'm just kicking around that idea, and then maybe move these steps over. Or maybe even take them out. I don't know. I like them going through the garden so I can walk out in the yard though. See, I'm almost done, guys. Here's my stash pile from open house. I'll check this out. Got a baby dragon here that Augie sent to me. Doug brought it to me at open house. So we'll plant that right up there, probably where Tiger Rose was. And this is my stash pile, what I've got from open house. Got a hot blonde blown over here. Here's a snow kitten. There's a red seedling. Let's see what else. Just a few things left to show you. Here's a yellow threads. Guys, I recommend yellow threads. Done great in full sun here. Phoenix. I've got it bent a little bit, the trunk just a little bit. This is supposed to be Ryugu. Had no speckling on it. This is a Catalina Yatsubusa. This is supposed to be Sharp's Pygmy, I believe. This is Bazinga. This is a seedling. And here's another Mayday. And then this is Shin Yatsubusa, or Yatsufusa, however you say it. And this is Hariyama, Osmanthus heterophyllus. Really cool, spiky, looks like a spiky Makawa to me. And then this is Red Baron, Japanese maple I planted 5 years ago. It's 1 gallon right there probably. And it's, well, with the shoots, it's probably about 7 foot tall with the shoots. And that's pretty much the gist of it, but you see it looks rough right now. I have plans to bring in some mulch this weekend. Weed, do some mulching, maybe even bring some dirt with some compost into it and raise the level up over here, right along this just a little bit. Oh, and then I got another red Japanese maple over there I didn't even talk about. I have no idea what kind that is. Requested, they planted that years ago. I think I just asked them to put like a blood good in there. I'm not convinced it is, but it does well. It glows through in the sun. Guys, we're almost 45 minutes in, so sorry for holding y'all. Appreciate y'all that hung around and let me run my mouth. I'll scroll back through here, see if there's any questions I missed. Thank y'all for watching, by the way. This was just a spur of the moment thing. You want to see the baby? I'll show you the baby one more time. There she is. And I got plans for her, Augie. I'm gonna plant her about right there. If you can see right there. Right where Tiger Rose. Tiger Rose is about right there, maybe. Baby Dragon will probably go right there. And I got a few spots left to plant. Plant something right there. Just imagine shrubs, some flowering shrubs maybe. We'll fill it with some annuals this year. Those are Bodie junipers, by the way. Great screening shrub or tree. There's my big sweet gum. And show y'all Chaparro one more time. That's Chaparro. It's done very well. And that's Tom Thumb. Guys, got a lot of work to do. A lot of work, you see all the leaves. I appreciate y'all stayed tuned in. I know I'm probably boring talking, but thank y'all for tuning in with me and walking my garden with me. It was fun. So guys, I'm gonna cut it short here. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.